All right, let's get started. Let's find out what the future trends in recruitment are and how we can help you. Now, the world of recruitment is moving faster than ever, and if you're feeling like you're constantly trying to keep up, well, you're not alone. Today, we're exploring some of the key trends shaping tech recruitment in 2025 and how you can stay ahead of the game. Now, I'll keep it straightforward, relatable, and practical. So go grab a cup of coffee and let's dive in. Okay, firstly, let's look at the first trend, embracing AI and automation. Now, look, imagine walking into a bustling room full of 100 people, all clamoring for your attention. Wouldn't it be amazing if you had a tool that instantly pointed you towards the few people who you really wanted to meet? Well, that's AI in recruitment. It's like having your own digital assistant working tirelessly in the background. Tools like HireVue and Seek Out can sort through mountains of CVs in seconds, ranking each candidate by their fit for the role. Pymetrics even uses gamified assessments to help identify soft skills like problem solving and creativity. Now, once you've shortlisted your candidates, tools like Calendly, of course, or Paradox Olivia handle scheduling and candidate communication, freeing you to focus on the human side of recruiting, which, let's face it, is what we're good at. Now, an action tip here is if you're new to AI, just start small. Try tools like eightfold.ai for candidate matching or Antello for searching and sourcing hard to find talent. AI can't replace the personal touch, but it can help you work smarter and faster. All right, let's look at trend two, which is a really important one, and that is diversity and inclusion. So picture this. You're putting together a jigsaw puzzle, but of course, if all the pieces start to look the same, you're never going to get a full picture or an interesting image. Building diverse teams is just like that. It's about bringing together different perspectives to spark innovation. AI tools like Textio help you craft inclusive job descriptions by spotting the language that you might unintentionally be using that deters some candidates. Platforms like Power to Fly and Diversity Jobs can connect you with underrepresented talent, while Greenhouse Inclusion helps track and measure your diversity efforts throughout the hiring process. Now, another action tip here: start by reviewing your job ads with tools like Textio, then exploring niche job boards like Jobwell or Diversified Tech to reach a broader audience. Now, these little changes in where and how you look for candidates will make a huge difference to your diversity and inclusion approach. Let's look at trend number three then. Remote hybrid work. Of course, remote and hybrid working has opened up the world literally. Imagine assembling a football team and only being limited to the people in your local park. Well, instead of that, you can now pick the best talent from anywhere around the world. And that's the beauty of remote recruitment. But it's not just about skills, it's about finding candidates who thrive in a virtual environment. Tools like Topia and Remote make global hiring seamless by handling compliance, taxes, and payroll. To ensure candidates are ready for remote roles, platforms like Test Gorilla offer soft skills assessments for time management and online collaboration. And when it comes to onboarding, well, tools like Notion or Monday.com help keep everyone on track. Another action tip here, of course, is make sure that you add remote specific skills to your hiring criteria. So things like adaptability and self-motivation are hugely important for remote workers. Use tools like Test Gorilla or Deal to simplify your remote hiring process. Now let's move on to the next trend, which is skill-based hiring. Think about it. If you're hiring a chef, you wouldn't just look at where they've trained. You'd want to taste their cooking, and it's the same with tech recruitment. Rather than relying solely on what they say on their CVs, skills-based hiring focuses on what candidates can actually do. So platforms like HackerRank and CodeSignal let you set up coding challenges or technical tests to see how candidates handle real-world problems. For creative roles, you can use tools like Behance and Dribble, and they provide a peek into the candidates' portfolios. Even for analytical roles, tools like Pymetrics offer innovative ways to assess cognitive skills. Now, another action tip here is incorporate skills testing into your process. So you use HackerRank or Codility for technical roles and encourage candidates to showcase their work on platforms like GitHub or Behance. Trend number five is a really important one, and that is candidate experience. So, recruiting is a lot like hosting your own dinner party, and you want to make sure that your guests, in this case your candidates, feel very welcome, respected, and valued from start to finish. A poor experience like ignoring their emails or leaving them hanging is the worst thing you can do in recruitment, and they could be sent running somewhere else. That's where tools like Lever and Workable shine. They help you automate updates and personalize communications. Grayscale lets you keep things friendly with text-based updates, while SurveyMonkey actually allows you to gather feedback to improve your own processes. So the action tip here is to keep candidates always in the loop. Use Lever or Grayscale to send regular updates and personalize your rejection emails in every situation. A simple thank you or timely feedback makes all the difference. So, okay, the big picture, a quick recap of everything we've spoken about. The things you need to worry about are AI and automation, and just make sure you're on top of that. Tools like HireVue and Pymetrics save time and help you focus. You also need to focus on diversity and inclusion with platforms like Textio and Diversity Jobs. Remote and hybrid working, of course, is here to stay, and you need to use Deal and Test Gorilla to hire and assess global talent. Skill-based hiring is something you really need to get a handle on, and tools like HackerRank will ensure that your hiring is based on ability, not just credentials or background. Candidate experience is a must, and so you use applications like Lever and Grayscale to keep candidates engaged and excited. The world of recruitment is changing, but at its heart, it's still about connecting people with people. So start incorporating these tools and trends, and you'll not only stay ahead, you'll actually thrive in this new era of recruiting in 2025. At the end of the day, it's all about how you incorporate these tools. Now, I want to know what you are doing and what you think about all of these. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you're planning to implement the new tools, the new AI agents into your way of working. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, see you soon.